Hello, drama lovers. Initially resistant, Songi permits Woojin to leave the hospital, convinced he will use the opportunity to pressure his twin, Yuno, into a life-saving liver donation. However, her plan backfires spectacularly when Woojin rejects her manipulative scheme, urging Yuno not to sacrifice herself. In a defiant act, he flees the hospital, leaving a letter that condemns his mother, declaring that his refusal to survive by exploiting Yuno is their ultimate revenge. Enraged and desperate, as Woojin is her key to securing the Park Empire, Songi frantically begs the police to find him, claiming she would die without him. Songi makes one last cruel attempt to force a donation, confronting Yuno with Woojin's photo, daring her to look at the man she is killing. Determined not to yield to manipulation, Yuno tears the picture without looking, declaring her indifference to the twin brother she barely knows. Yet, fate swiftly intervenes. Yuno makes the devastating discovery that her twin is none other than Woojin, her closest friend. This shocking truth spurs her to quickly seek Woojin out. I am confident that Yuno's profound love for Woojin will lead her to happily donate her liver to save him. The choice will undoubtedly cause Woojin distress, as he already feels immense guilt about receiving Yuno's liver, compounded by the fact that their mother chose him and abandoned her. Meanwhile, Yangra is finally enjoying a simple, comfortable life in her new studio apartment, rented with her first paycheck. Unaware that Woojin has left the hospital, she plans a visit, deciding to go in disguise to hide the trip from her mother. At home, Ji-hyuk delivers a shock to his mother by declaring he will only move out after he gets married, exciting his father, who immediately asks if a wedding is truly imminent. Meanwhile, a violent confrontation erupts as Songi's deception is exposed, and her husband angrily strangles her. However, this may be Songi's fearful fantasy of what her husband, who values her as a caring mother, might do if he learns she hid Woojin's illness and abandoned Yuno 26 years ago. The husband's initial attraction to Songi stemmed from believing she was a caring mother, unlike his cheating ex-wife. The revelation of her abandonment would shatter this illusion and undoubtedly lead to her immediate expulsion, fueling her terrifying vision. Initially, I felt relief that this makjang K-drama had only one villain, Songi, unlike the usual multitude of antagonists. However, I was mistaken. Songi possesses a singular, shocking toxicity that makes her more potent than 10 villains working together. What makes her uniquely toxic and hateable is her complete lack of maternal love. She views all three of her children purely as instruments for achieving power and wealth, loving no one but herself. For all these reasons, her inevitable downfall will be exceptionally satisfying. Share your thoughts and predictions in the comments. Don't miss the next thrilling episode of Our Golden Days, airing on November 29th at 8 p.m. Korea Standard Time on KBS. Watch the story unfold worldwide on Viki, WAV, and Kocowa. And that's a wrap on this episode. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smashing that like button is the quickest way to show your appreciation. And if you want to keep the drama discussions going, your subscription is key. It empowers us to keep creating and improving for you. Your engagement truly fuels everything we do. See you next time. Until then, take care.